Hello everyone, welcome back to another live session with me, Swapna. Today it's almost 4:45 and it's the time for us to have a cup of tea with a biscuit. So today I have a mood of having a different kind of tea. So just planning to make masala chai. So just thought of sharing this with you, and this is going to be a very quick video session. It's just the masala chai, and this tea has got lots of flavor in it because we are going to use lots of Indian spices. And this tastes amazingly good, and the climate here is really nice, not neither very hot nor very cold. It's just really good, and this is the perfect time for me to enjoy this masala tea with my favorite biscuit. So let's get started. So here I have just let me set my camera for you guys. Yes, so I have the spices like cinnamon, some cardamom, and some cloves, and I also have some fresh ginger and some from peppercorns, around 7 to 8 peppercorns. And I'm going to make 2 cups of tea for now. So this all depends on your own wish. If you like more of cloves taste, you can add more cloves, but I personally like cardamom flavor, so I've taken 3 cardamom here and other spices a little bit. And don't try to substitute the spices with anything. Make sure you add all these spices. Maybe the amount of spices can vary, depends on your taste. So here I have my jar to grind all the spices. So meanwhile, let me switch on my pan over medium heat, and I'm going to take around 1.5 cups of water. So let's pour the water. Yeah. So let the water get boiled. Meanwhile, let's make the spices, ground the spices. To this I'm going to add, yes. So to this I'm going to add favorite cardamoms and a little bit of cinnamon and some peppercorns and 2 cloves. So let me grind this. Yeah, you don't have to make this to fine powder. It's okay, it's very coarse, and here it is. So I've just grounded really coarsely here. I'm going to add this grounded spices to the water. So meanwhile, now I'm going to smash this ginger where I peeled all the skin off, and I'm going to smash this ginger. And in case if you don't want to use the fresh ginger, you can also use the ginger powder, dry ginger powder. So you make sure all the spices are really ground nicely so that you get the flavor out of the spices. So yes, I'm going to add the grounded ginger. I'm sorry, the smashed ginger. So you can also make this spices ready, or you can in a huge quantity, and you can store it for a long time use. But I personally like to make it very fresh. Every time I make this masala chai, I make sure I use all the spices grounded freshly. Of course, if you are very busy, and it's always nice to have a small batch of grounded spices ready in the pantry, so you can use it anytime. Now I can smell the spices, it's awesome. So now I'm going to add tea powder, around 2 teaspoons, and you can choose any of your favorite tea dust, so it's all up to you. So I've added around 2 teaspoons of tea powder. So let this come to a boil so that all the spices flavor get released. My kitchen is full of aromas, so nice. And in case if you have cold or kind of a sore throat, you can increase the amount of peppercorns. Today I've used around 7 to 8 peppercorns. You can also add around 10 in case if you want the sharp flavor from the pepper. So here now my tea is boiling. You can smell. It's so nice. The aroma is really good. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this tea. So the tea is boiling here. So now the addition of milk depends on your personal choice. If you like the tea to be very thick, you can add more amount of milk, and I personally like a little bit thin version. I don't like to add more milk when it comes to the tea. So for my 1.5 cups of water, I prefer to use around half a cup of milk, or 3/4 cup of milk. It's totally depends on your own choice. So now the water is boiling, so I'm just going to add around half a cup of milk. So just give it a quick mix. So now sugar is totally up to you. I personally like to have the tea with sugar, but my husband don't like to have tea with sugar. So I'm going to add sugar just for me at the end. So if you like to add sugar at this stage, you just go for around 2 teaspoons of sugar, or it's up to you. It's taste, sugar to taste. So let this come to boil now. Smells great here. So let me repeat the spices which I used today for making this masala chai. I've used a small piece of cinnamon stick and 2 cloves and 3 cardamoms and 8 to 9 peppercorns and a small around 1 inch of ginger peeled. I smashed the ginger and also coarsely grounded all these spices and mix everything together in water with the tea powder and add some milk, and your perfect masala chai will be ready. So here, this is looking so good. So yes, my tea is ready. I'm going to switch off the flame and I'm going to filter this. I kept my filter ready, so I'm just going to filter this. So my tea is ready to serve. Yes, perfect. And I like to add some sugar. I generally like to add some brown sugar. That's my favorite. So yeah, I'm going to add just around half a teaspoon of sugar for my cup of tea. Just give it a quick mix. Perfect. So my tea is ready to serve. It looks so good, especially the smell in my kitchen is awesome. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea with my favorite biscuit. Yes, so I think it's a nice way to enjoy this weather and evening time. So guys, please try this recipe and do enjoy your evening with a cup of special masala chai. And yeah, try this recipe and let me know your comments below. And join me in another lively session with me. Till then, take care and bye bye.